All right.
So we're gonna go through some chapter 7 gameplay. See some leaks. See some things that we might not know about. We're just gonna watch a couple people's early access gameplay. Like Cypher K, 30, typical gamer. Top 5 gaming, I guess. Clicks. Liking. We'll go through these. I guess Happy Gal has about his info too. Phase replay. We'll go check them out, see what we find.
Fortnite Chapter 7 is here. We have a brand new map, new mythics, a new boss system, and so much more. And guys, I got invited out to LA to play Chapter 7 early, so here are my impressions of Chapter 7 throughout my first few games. Let's get to it.
And guys, I'm playing on a new account, so I had to like, whoa. Land your landing. What is this? How do I do that? Prepare to shred? Oh my god! Launch in 18 seconds?
Fix the battle bus.
Is there no battle bus? We're just flying in right here? 3, 2, 1.
I guess right here you jump, give yourself.
Oh my god, this is crazy! Okay, that was a whole new way to start the match. And we're coming in on the south side, and it looks like the storm is actually a different shape than usual. Look at the shape of that storm. It's like completely different. I don't know where I'm landing. I don't want to land right on top of someone's forehead, but it looks like I'm landing on his chest. Oh, my sprint is not working right now, guys. I have these new SMGs right here. The dual micro SMGs are not new. Someone's here, bro. Oh, I just ruined someone's day. I'm so sorry. I just got my first elimination of Fortnite Chapter 7. I got this grenade. I got this vengeful sniper rifle. I'm gonna grab that. Dead-eye assault rifle. We'll keep that. Let's keep looting and this is my first game ever, so I don't really know. We got a couple new guns. Here we go. We got a big pot. Twin hammer shotgun. We get some mats, guys. Can I get the first win ever in the new Fortnite chapter? I do gotta say this map looks very vibrant, very colorful. I'm loving the West Coast vibes. I got a lot of people behind me watching as well, so there's a lot of pressure here. But you know, guys, I don't feel the pressure. We're back. Wait, what is this purple gun? Got the Arch Lightning Gun. Oh my god. What is that? Experimental weapon built with advanced tech. It fires destructive lightning rays that spreads to nearby players, vehicles, and structures. Okay, so it's kind of like an EMP type of situation here. Gotcha. Storm shrinking. Wingsuit. I'm assuming I gotta just ramp up, jump, and use it. Oh, snap! Yo! Okay. Wait, this is sick. Oh my god! All right, that was nuts. That's some elite movement right there. We got some shockwaves too, but I'm gonna keep the wingsuit for now. Oh, this map does look really beautiful. I don't know what this golden cube is. It's one of the new backblings. I love the new way you get into the match. It's actually kind of sick. All right, guys, here we go. Area 51. Is that where we are right now? Classified Canyon. I'm sure this is inspired by Area 51. Let's get a snipe going right here. Oh, that looks like a sweaty player. Oh. Oh, no. They're keying me. Going in storm, bro. I shot one time and this player just immediately started running at me. Absolutely not. I'm messing with that. That has to be like a pro player with the way they're running at me. Could be Mongrel, it could be Mr. Savage. I don't know how this double pump shotgun works. Is it just like, I guess it's just like an auto shotgun in terms of like the fire rate. I see there's like a boss back here in the map. There's like a boss in Storm. I should probably go see what that is. What is that? Oh, it's like a medallion or something. I have to go grab that. Is it? The Storm is just one tick, okay? Is this a medallion? Did the boss die here? Brutus? Transform into Beach Brutus, undroppable? Do I want to do this? Roleplay as a boss? Oh no!
Do that. Gotta figure that out.
I don't want to do that.
I think.
I'm Beach Brutus. I'm marked on the map now. I have 125 shield and 125 health. Grants increased stamina and vitality. Taps into power to regain regenerating shields.
So.
Oh, dude.
That'll catch up a little bit.
I think I'm marked on the map now as Beach Brutus.
Let's see how this sounds.
I am running fast as him too. Brutus twin hammer shotgun. I literally just turned into Brutus. Why? How is that a thing? All right, I'm in this bush. People are gonna see me, bro. I'm like marked on the map. Do I get extra damage or something? Like, what's the catch with this Brutus get up? All I know is someone's gonna pull up on me here in 2 seconds. Oh, this AR feels nice to use. I'm not gonna lie. I hear Courage yelling right now. Courage, what are we yapping about? I want the car, bro. That's what I want.
Echo.
Bro, I just gotta lock in. I gotta try to get a win. It's cheesy, but I gotta try to get a win. Come on, give me circle. Oh, it's pulling all the way there. I'm rolling right now. I'm rolling right now. Early push. I'm holding the storm. If anyone flies in, oh, we got some rifters.
I made it echo for sure. I'm gonna stop talking and see what happens.
I think that's Nick A30 below me right now. Not good.
Alright, so I think that helped with the monitor out, shutting it off, I believe. I'm not sure. We'll find out in a second.
How am I knocked? I have a self-revive? This guy's 14 kills. This has to be a pro, man. Who is this? I want to see what this airdrop is. Like, or what is this? Can I shoot it out? Oh, okay, I can shoot this out. It has 1800 HP. This thing has 1800 health. What is it? What is on it? I have to find out. I'm out of AR ammo. I gotta get to it.
I can unmute this here, and then I can go into here. And actually, I already got it off, so that's great.
Easy peasy.
That is perfect. That's what we want.
I'm still trying to break this. Well, no, I don't have to break it, I don't think. Oh, it's just a hot air balloon. It looks like this is just mobility. Some chests here for some ammo. Fresh drop. You can just kind of use it to rotate around the map. Okay, that's kind of sick. I don't think they've done anything like that before. There's a flag here. I'm assuming there's a flag that can be captured. Grab this dead eye.
That is for sure.
The sound effect is so satisfying. You're just landing a shot.
All right, so
It sounds so different. That's so clean. The audio on it is insane.
I can do
also
this.
Just notice the sprint bar is on the bottom middle of the screen now. Oh, this is clean. I like how you can carry the momentum with the wingsuit as you glide down. Oh, dude. Okay, this is Battlewood Boulevard. There's a boss on the map somewhere here. I gotta go see what this boss is about.
You can transform into bosses. Fortnite Chapter 7. Alright, so let's see. Is it still working? No, it is not. So let's go here. Boom. And then we will go here.
Be marked for the rest of the match.
There.
Your skin will change as well. So I am now the Hush skin. I'm a little bit larger as well. I have 125 shield, 125 health. And now I permanently have to have this in my inventory. But I also have permanent sprints. So I have extra shield, extra health. I have permanent sprints. I get the mythic. But the downside is I am marked on the map. I'm not sure if I'm moving slower as a boss. It does feel like I'm a little bit slower, maybe a little bit of a larger target. But this is a crazy, crazy addition. Like I can imagine the type of challenges that you can do, or maybe even pretending to be a boss. I'm not sure. This is a new boss transformation. So once you kill a boss, you can actually turn into the boss, and it gives you extra shield, extra health, and permanent sprint. Yeah, and you're bigger as well, which is
apparently
sure
can't hear me through my headset, but that's alright. I still got this mic I can use.
Sick.
But this season's gonna be kick ass. Yes, sir. This new map's gonna be killer.
No, I did not see it. Apparently, guys, there's an underground loop system. You heard it here from Sancho West.
Hit regular good too. Sancho West, that's Nick A30's buddy.
There's only 10 players left in this match. Should be able to finish this out here.
I guess Mongrel's video is one to watch because he went through and killed a bunch of people during this.
I want to show you guys this new electric
when they all went to the Hollywood or wherever they went to play the game.
The sky. Oh my God, the bots are transforming. He hit me on the sky. Holy.
And I guess you can get a shot out of the sky with that wingsuit too.
It's kind of like, I feel like it's kind of like an EMP electric shock gun. It does chain and hit multiple players if they're near each other, and I'm assuming it affects vehicles a lot.
Affects vehicles as well.
How broken or how underpowered this is. We'll have to put it to the test. But for now, I gotta end this game.
I'm gonna put it to the test.
Computer. 8 players left. Running around as the boss right now. Here we go. A little rusty dusty, guys.
A little rusty dusty, guys. Boy, them guns seem to hit hard.
The animations are crazy. Like,
the animations when you reload it, it fills in the bar.
Usually when they change the UI and some of the stuff
which is kind of cool.
On the screen, it's like a little bit jarring, but there's actually a very, very smooth transition for the UI and update. I feel like Fortnite has needed like a little bit of a facelift, and it needed some mechanic changes. Them changing the storm and changing the way the battle bus works. It's a risky take. People are gonna have mixed opinions on it, but it's 100% gonna be worth the risk because, you know, with Chapter 6, I feel like it was played a little bit safe, and there wasn't enough mechanic changes for it to feel fresh.
Well, the wingsuit. I mean, Call of Duty came out with the wingsuit just right before this came out, so I mean, the wingsuit can't. I mean, I guess they build it all, you know, same time they were building this when they were working on Call of Duty, but Call of Duty had plenty of time to come out before this came out, and I guess they had time to change it maybe, but if they weren't going to have a battle bus, they were going to have something.
Sniper is worth using. 77 body shot. I don't know.
So guys, that was my first win of Fortnite Chapter 7. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to use code CypherPK in the item shop. And guys, I'm giving away the Chapter 7 Battle Pass to 35 of you who join my Discord. The link to it is in the description. I'm going to be live on Twitch and YouTube for the new chapter, so tune in. We are officially back.
Officially back. Yeah, officially. All right, now we'll go to see Nick A30.
I just got back from the Fortnite Chapter 7 premiere, and everything you'd ever want to know is encrypted in this USB right here. FBI, open up!
FBI, open up! It
started off great. I walked the red carpet, hit my emote,
this is a good one.
Some amazing icons, and then snuck past security to get this footage right here. This is everything new in Fortnite Chapter 7. From the new Battle Pass, new settings, and new features in-game. Let's start with the Battle Pass. Code NickA30 if you guys do want to support me. Please and thank you.
Please and thank you.
The Chapter 7
like
Battle
and
Pass
subscribe.
is a brand new look, and what they did looks amazing. Previously,
Yeah,
in
well,
order
they're supposed to be walking
see
the red
all
carpet
skins
and all
you
that
get in a
stuff,
Battle Pass,
'cause they're in
you
Hollywood.
have to go through every single page.
Got Michael
But
J.
now
Fox in
every
this
single
one.
character is laid out in front of you with their own unique animation as well. Hands down, one of the best Battle Pass updates we've gotten since Fortnite released back in 2017.
One of the
So we're going to
best.
hover
Yeah,
over
okay.
the bride, click it, and you'll see a whole
bride.
other section. You have 2 pages for her alone.
Oh,
You have
okay.
her emote,
So you get the characters, then you click on the character, then you get to claim those for that
the
character.
loading screen for the spin-off of Kill Bill, a
Kill
matching
Bill.
wrap, a spray,
We get Kill Bill,
pickaxe,
Back to the
and a
Future.
gun. On the next page, you have one of the coolest gliders. You'll see it when we get in game. A spray, loading screen, the back bling that matches, and then our alternate style. Moving on to the second character, we have some
That's
pretty
cool.
cool unlocks, but what really shines here is when we get to the next page. I would buy the Battle Pass for this emote alone.
Red carpet.
It's so catchy. And then you have the glider, pickaxe, a spray, her back bling, and of course the edit style, which you've been seeing all along. This is going to be a fan favorite of the Battle Pass for sure. Now moving on to the third skin. It's not really my favorite, but you can't deny that they put a lot of time into it. Very unique. We have a nice matching wrap, a glider that we've seen before, just differently designed now.
I was watching
Back
Courage
bling,
JD
and of course
earlier,
the skin
and they
itself.
said, how many
On the
more
next page, you have
lions
the
is they
edit
going to
style,
have in the
pickaxe,
Fortnite
banner,
Battle Pass
V-Bucks,
before he
back
gets his
bling,
own
loading screen, and
skin?
Of course, the skin. Now going to the next skin.
Well,
I'm not
Courage,
really crazy over this one. On
you'll
the
get
second
there,
page, he does
maybe.
have a karate style emote, which I think people are going to like.
That's pretty cool. Oh, that's for
He's also
reload.
got a back bling and his edit style. You'll
Is
notice
it?
I'm moving a little quick
No.
through this because we were running out of time. We were about to queue into a game. But I had to spend some extra time on the 5th skin because this emote is sick.
Yeah, but what are you going to do with that emote? I mean,
Very
it's got to be
California
traversal.
vibes and just overall really fun. Definitely going to be another fan favorite right here. On the next page, you've got a different glider style,
That glider's pretty
contrail,
cool.
V-Bucks,
You stand on it.
emoticon, back bling, and then the edit style itself. Now here's Back to the Future in Fortnite. His kicks look phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and you only get that
He's got an
emote with the
emoticon,
kicks,
a
though.
Spray,
You gotta buy the
guitar
kicks to get that
instrument
emote.
Festival, a fun loading screen that incorporates Peely, and Marty McFly himself.
Marty
On the next page, you have his
McFly.
camera pickaxe,
Michael J.
a new
Fox.
contrail, a spray, and his
Michael
edit
J.
style
Fox even
feature
made it in the
Marty.
game before
For this
Courage
skin,
JD did.
This is one of the more unique gliders I think I've seen. I didn't use it in game, so I don't know if it has a custom animation, but the design looks phenomenal. The backbling also kind of pops. His pickaxe looks nice and matches the set, as well as the wrap. And I mean, he's got some style to him. Very awesome skin. Going to the next page, here's his unique emote. Not the greatest emote in my opinion, but I think the rest of the Battle Pass makes up for it, including this edit style for the glider, and then the edit style for himself as well. Moving on to the final skin. Voyager's Cube is the first emote.
Jesus.
We have a loading screen, the wrap. This skin kind of reminds me of the Dark Voyager, but way more sleek and modern. Glider is not bad, but the skin itself is phenomenal. Then you have a blue edit style for the back bling, his pickaxe. Now, what most people didn't see is there
We
are
already have
3
a skin
skins in the
kinda
Battle
like that,
Pass
though.
have this bonus style. In order to unlock all these bonus rewards, they're associated with doing certain quests. So the first skin
Cat
with
Holloway
these bonus
rewards.
styles is Cat Holloway. The second skin that has bonus styles
Black
is Carter
Gray.
Wu.
Oh,
And
Carter
finally,
Wu.
Dark Voyager is the third skin with these quests. Without further ado, I gotta show you guys the gameplay we captured of Chapter 7. Before we
Battlewood.
begin, I always want to cover every little tiny detail, and something I spotted is hit markers under the sound tab. Something else that didn't seem to be in-game, but there was still a setting for, maybe they forgot to remove it, is simple build. The
Ooh.
locker also got a slight tweak. You can now bind 8 emotes instead of 6.
Oh, wow,
and when you're
check that out.
selecting them, you have this little toggle up top, which I think is a lot easier to navigate than what it previously was. Additionally, when you have a built-in
Nah.
emote, it won't take up one of your slots. Now, this is the moment
really?
you've all been waiting for. This is the start to a Battle Royale match in Fortnite Chapter 7. Everyone at the venue was smiling ear to ear. It was a sight that
shooting
I
that
wish I
sign down.
captured on camera, but here it is. Right here, everyone is spread out along the entire perimeter of the storm
Oh,
circle
yep,
across
yep.
the whole map. But the crazy thing about this start to a match is you really can't pick the same spot that you want to go to every single game. If you keep going forward, you hit this invisible barrier and you can't move until the countdown hits 0, or you can turn around and go to the wave where you'll automatically jump when you get to the end. There's no manual jump or kickflip, which I was hoping for, but one really cool fact which I love, you see this countdown? If you time the countdown on 0 to when you jump in the air on the edge of the wave,
So how do you get the
you'll
other side of the
actually be able
map,
to
I
get even
wonder?
more air and go
Somebody
higher
else over
up to
there,
reach
must be.
further in. I was
Everybody's
actually speaking
spreading
to an
out.
Epic dev,
Everybody's
and they
spread
said
around the
later in
map.
the season, we're going to be repairing the battle bus
They're
by
all
doing
spread
our
around the
quests,
map.
and once it's
And then
fixed,
everybody comes
there'll be
in.
a random chance at the start of a match that you surf or that you actually get deployed from the battle bus. All right, now let's take a look at the map. Initially, the first POIs I was discovering resembled Chapter 6, like this sewer area right here. I even saw a little bit of Chapter 3. It didn't really feel like there was anything new until I got like 3 minutes into exploring, and man, oh man, they did not disappoint. You could really see the amount of time Epic put into this map. I'm talking a theme park that lights up at night, the Hollywood sign which can be seen from far away, California underpasses with graffiti, deserts that resemble Las Vegas, the sphere actually from Las Vegas. Keep in mind, I'm playing on all low graphics, yet everything still pops. And that's just the
Well,
beginning.
yeah.
The moment you
Of course it
begin
does.
looting, you'll realize another thing Fortnite always nails. Brand new interiors for practically every POI you enter. They're all fresh, modern, and very Hollywood. You're gonna feel like you're on the West Coast. But visuals aside,
Very
let's talk
Hollywood.
about what really matters. The
You're gonna
loot.
feel like you're in
We have
Fortnite.
2 ARs, the Enforcer and the Deadeye. This Deadeye is the best. But
Deadeye
here's the
AR,
twist.
huh?
Remember when I showed you this setting earlier? Well, you're gonna want to see and hear these new effects.
Ooh.
That's right. Hit markers have a brand new look and sound, and the limb is just way too satisfying.
So don't put it on default then. Put it on.
Now, you may
the
have
other one.
noticed this new iron pump shotgun. As the name suggests, this is our pump shotgun, which definitely is the go-to. The other is
Wow.
called twin hammer shotguns, which look really cool. I mean, look at this reload animation. But it feels like a tactical shotgun. It'll be good for zero build, but for builds, definitely the iron pump wins. Snipers are back
Wow.
this chapter. There's only one called the Vengeful Sniper Rifle, but it's exactly like the Reaper Sniper with 3 quick shots before a reload, dealing much less damage. I personally don't think it's going to be worth it to carry, especially with so many other great weapons, like the new Arc Lightning Gun. You just have to know it's a close range weapon. Now
Yeah,
at first
I was
I'm
gonna
like,
say.
this weapon's decent. But
Yeah,
then
now
I
you tried that
realized
long
it
shot.
chains lightning to nearby structures. And then I realized it can chain lightning to nearby enemies too. The Forbidden Vow Blade is another item you can spot on the map. Once you enter this portal, you will claim it, and just like the Arc Lightning Gun, you can chain 3 slashes while in the air for some really solid movement. I will say, this is not a weapon you're going to
3
want to use
bots
up
right
close.
next to each other?
It barely does any damage, but it is fun to use, feeling like a hybrid of past blades we've gotten. This attack
Yeah,
reminds me
well,
of the
of course.
Typhoon Blade from Chapter 6, and this dash reminds me of the Kinetic Blade from Chapter 4, but it's much better. Overall, worth picking
That
up for
is much
mobility,
better.
but that's
Man,
it.
you go quite a
now,
ways.
this blade isn't the only way to get around the map. Fortnite introduced wingsuits, giving you another way to launch yourself in the air and glide across the island. Let me tell you, it is fun. When you activate it, you do this animation like Iron
it's
Man's
gonna be hard to
flight kit
control
back
for a
in
couple
Chapter
people.
5. It flings you into the air and you automatically deploy your wingsuit. This is where momentum matters. If you keep angling upwards, you'll lose all your speed and you end up just going straight down. So you kind of have to feel the speed you have and know when to adjust your camera angle accordingly. It's a
Right.
super fun learning curve, knowing when to dive and glide back up. But how effective against enemies is it? I actually tested how quickly you can fire your weapon the moment you land. And right here, I'm pressing my fire button repeatedly. There's a slight delay between landing and shooting, but it feels right. As I was gliding through the air, you may have noticed these new hot air balloons. These will always be moving throughout the map. When you make your way onto one, you'll notice similar loot to the train last chapter. I can see these hot air balloons providing a fun
Can't get on
vantage
it.
point for sniping, especially because they appear indestructible and
Care
most
packages
times
on 'em.
hard to get to. Something else that's
So you
extremely
can ride
hard
on
to
it.
get is the brand new self-revive device. We can now revive ourselves even in solos.
Boom. Oh, it takes like 10 seconds though.
You could find these in vending machines, which are actually marked on the map. And you can also find these in
2,500.
supply drops. Speaking of supply drops, there's yet another new feature to show you guys. So in a match, for every single storm circle that closes, there is a chance that an anomaly will activate. Right here, you see the anomaly is care packages. In another game, I got hide and seek, where standing still or crouching turned you invisible. So again, these are completely random, and apparently there's a lot more. You could have a match
gold
where
rush.
no anomalies spawn
Harvesting
at
gives you
all.
gold.
The
Well,
same goes
damn.
for the new reboot van. There's a chance you stumble upon this with the yellow wheel boots, meaning the good version didn't spawn at all. However, big thank you to Sancho West for sending footage of what it does look like when you find one without the yellow boots. It's literally a portable reboot
Sancho.
van where whenever you boost, you'll hear this siren too. The back is designed for you to put any knocked teammates inside and they'll auto revive.
No way. It automatically revives. You don't
Nonetheless,
even.
if you prefer solos, you're in good hands.
You don't even
because
have to
yet
revive 'em,
another
you just
new
throw 'em in it.
addition is transforming into a boss. If you see this on the map, go to it and interact. You'll gain an additional 25 health and 25 shield. You'll become huge. You'll gain an ability that you can activate at any time that spawns AI around you and grants you increased stamina and low gravity. There are other bosses you can
What's it
transform
counting down
into
for? It's
that
counting
will
down on
grant
the bottom.
different abilities.
90,
Like this one,
89,
they gave you
88,
0-point dashes
87.
instead of the low gravity effect.
You can only be it
There's
for a minute and a
so much
half.
detail added to everything, making it one of the best chapters in Fortnite history. Fortnite didn't forget the secret Easter eggs around
always
the
say
map
that.
either, like opening and closing these doors. It's a nice way to surprise enemies. In this area right here,
Wow.
Sancho West
knew he
even
was in
found
there.
an underground teleport.
You know where that now?
Collider corridor.
Watch.
Oh, he's taking his health.
It's underneath. It's in the under, like, hit the map.
You gotta hand it to Epic. They even polished the little things that most people wouldn't even notice, like the storm shrinking pop-up. Like when you're reloading your weapon. Leave it to Fortnite to make an 8-year-old game feel like a brand new one every single chapter. They did not disappoint. I give this season a 9.25 out of 10. Huge thank you to Epic
Well,
Games
of
for
course you
inviting us
would.
to such an incredible premiere.
They've given you
Seeing
millions.
so many Fortnite creators in one place is only something Epic could set up. And some amazing news is my
Sancho.
icon skin is back in the item shop until Monday night. So if you guys do want to get it, I'll have a link in the description that takes you directly to the
Mine
item shop
is
to get
too,
my
so go
bundle.
grab
And
it.
If you want to use code NICK830, no spaces, please and thank you. It'd be much appreciated. Keep on being awesome, A-Team, and I will see you up in the next one. Hey!
Yeah. See ya. TG.
Today I got to
He's
play
usually
Fortnite Chapter
pretty
7
good.
Season 1 early, and I'm
All
going to be
right.
going for my first win against content creators and pros, while also checking out
All
the
right,
brand
let's do
new
it.
map, plus all the new items, weapons, bosses, and more, like a drivable reboot van, and the fact that there's no more battle bus and now you go surfing to drop in. But do me a favor real quick.
That's
YouTube
crazy.
is telling me that 70.4% of you watching right now are not subscribed, and you probably don't even realize. So yeah, do me a favor and check to see if you're subscribed, and if you're not, make sure to hit that subscribe button with the bell. All right, we have a lot to cover, so
Yeah.
let's jump into it.
Do it on mine too
So
down
this
below.
was the very first game of the event, and I was really excited. As you can see, we start on Spawn Island. It looks different. You know, it's kind of the same as other Spawn Islands, but it's cool to see everything new. We got to check out the map. Look at it. It is actually really sick. It's giving me Chapter 2 vibes. I don't know why. I
Chapter
definitely
2
get Chapter
vibes.
2 vibes. But as you can see, it says surfs up, wave rolling in, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Wave
1,
rolling in even, huh?
0. I'm trying to add it because, you know, we're not at our own setup, so things are a little bit different, but there is no battle bus. Yeah, that is right. There is no battle bus. Apparently, we might get it a little bit later on. There's quests to collect parts to kind of recreate the battle bus. But for now, you have to prepare to shred. You have to ride the wave in. Look at the
Wow,
storm.
that's
It's like
crazy.
not perfectly circular, but yeah,
That
you
is
have
the
to
storm.
shred the
Looks
wave.
like the storm's
you gotta
pushing
ride
you.
it. You can see it launches you in 15 seconds, so you don't get to pick where you're gonna land exactly. You kind of get like one section of the map. I got the northwest part of the map. You can see other people surfboarding as well. And the devs were telling me there's a little trick. If you like hit the side at the last moment, it's apparently better. I don't know, but look, you don't get launched that far. I gotta say, I missed the
Wow,
battle bus,
that was
but
shitty.
this is cool for a little bit. And you know
That
what?
was a shitty
I
jump.
won't mind it. It'll give me a chance to explore more parts of the map. And yeah, so I decided to go to this little section over here, not like a named location or anything, just so I can get my bearings. I don't want to get eliminated the first game in. I want to make sure that I make the most out of it. I am rocking the Kill Bill skin, the Bride. It looks really awesome. I love it. And of course, I got to interview the actor from the movie as well, which is really cool. And look at me absolutely shredding this.
That guy's
person
going
with the
back out to
Enforcer
serve.
AR. Do I get this limb? I think I get this limb. Bam! Look at that. So there's a new elimination kind of animation that pops up and a sound. It actually feels really cool. But you can see the inventory in the bottom right, completely different. At least the
grenades.
like the weapon area.
That's a better
and
grenade
stuff
sign
like
than the
that.
last one.
Everything else looks pretty similar. The health bar is giving me again Chapter 2 vibes. I think that's
the
what they
storm
may have
is a
been
little
going
wonky,
for.
but still
I got
circle.
shockwaves in the inventory. It's good to see those in the game. I got the Enforcer AR. It doesn't look like you can modify weapons, but there is weapons from the Chapter 5 season. I also got a new sniper. I got these grenades too, and let's pop open these new ones. We got the twin hammer shotguns.
call them?
These are
Grenades?
like the double pump, but just like 2 shotguns instead.
Says
And
grenade.
it's kind of like the tac shotgun.
he's got the
of
4 nades,
season.
that's what
There's
he
like a
got.
lot of safes over here. There's a lot of loot. We got the iron pump shotgun. This is going to be the shotgun of the season. I kind of shoot the double shotguns just to see how they work, but yeah, this is going to be the pump shotgun that we're going to use pretty much all season. I bet they are going to release the hammer pump shotgun. At least that's what some leaks have said, but I think this iron pump shotgun is going to be where it's at. All right, lots of wood over here. This spot's actually really great to land, so if you're trying to find a spot, this might be it. I was trying to see if I could do like triple edits and stuff, but yeah, like I said, I wasn't at my home PC. They flew me out to LA for this event. Big shout out to Fortnite. And yeah, the actress, sorry I got cut off there, but the actress was Uma Thurman. She's acted in some of my most favorite movies like Pulp Fiction, and she was in Batman, the one with Arnold, and of course she was the main actress in Kill Bill. So a lot of cool stuff. I'm just trying to get some mats here. Again, this is at a LAN with some very, very good players, pro players. In this game, we had Clicks, Mr. Savage, and the list goes on and on. So I want to make sure that I had enough mats so I could, you know, go to toe-to-toe with these people. Because I wanted to win. I want the content. Yeah, that's the sniper there. I think it's called the Vengeful Sniper or something. I thought this was going to be the bounty board. I don't know if there is a bounty board, but activating that will actually call in like a supply drop. And it's pretty interesting. I got a rare chest here. Look at that. I got a part of a battle bus. All right. You need to collect 20 of them. Oh, okay. The red eye SMG, that was in the Squid Games
you got
reload.
6 of 20.
But it's back and it's in BR and it is so good. We got the wingsuit. Okay, this is huge. All right. We got shockwaves. We also got a wingsuit. The wingsuit, I can't wait to show you guys how it works. It's pretty cool.
That's on
It is
default.
pretty cool.
On the ring.
Look at the map there. There
storm
is
is
so
circle.
much going on. I can't wait to really get my hands on it at home here and explore everything. There's like blimps, bosses. If you eliminate them, you can become the boss, and like people will see you on the radar, but you're like get more health and infinite sprint. There's so much cool stuff that we're all going to discover together. So let's pop open the supply drop. What do we get in here? We get a lot of gold. We got over 1,000 gold. Now normally
Jesus.
you get weapons and stuff, but yeah, supply drops, at least the
You
ones
get
that
over
I
1,000
opened,
gold
seem to
because they
give a lot
might
of
want to
gold.
give you
Here's
some
Tip-Top
gold for
Terrace
yourself.
area. Reminds me
Revive.
of the redwood forests in northern California. Looks really cool. And I'm just gonna go ahead and drive through, check everything out. Bumpy Bay, I think it is. And we got another board over here. And yeah, again, I thought it was gonna be bounties, but it's a supply drop again. Maybe they'll bring bounties back. I'm not sure,
Jesus,
but
all
I think
those are
that would be
supply
a
drops.
great choice by them. So yeah, we want to try out this beautiful
bounty board is pretty
wingsuit
fun.
that's in
Should
my
have a
inventory.
picture of the
It is
bounty
a
on it, a
little
picture of
odd.
what the
Okay, so your
character looks
eliminations,
like,
how
and-
we go left, and the zone stuff is all in the top right.
a crown
in
over there he's
different
gonna go
spot.
get.
Look at the wingsuit. So you go ahead, blast up, and then you go ahead and have the wingsuit, and you can glide. There's a little bit of a learning curve to it, but once you realize how to use it, it's pretty darn good.
Yeah,
It
you
has
gotta
a
take a
20
dip
second
and then
cooldown.
pop back
That'd be
up.
something for you
Take
to
a
check out.
dip,
So
pop
I'm getting
back
the
up.
supply drop here. I think it's more gold this one. I get absolutely
Man, you got hammered there.
fried. This guy's shocking on me. I gotta be careful. I'm trying to not lose my footage here, you know? Like nobody wants to watch me go this far into the game and just lose, so. But luckily we have the chug jug.
Well,
That
why
guy's
not?
gonna go
We all do.
open that supply drop up. Let's see what he gets. I think I can see from here through the ramp almost. I think he just gets gold. Do I even get to see? Yeah, it's just gold. I thought there was weapons in that one. Maybe because I was like, oh,
Just
the first one
gold,
maybe
that's
is just
it.
gold. The second one, what could it be? Yeah, it's just gold again. But they also didn't want to fight. All right, they are out of there. A couple shots over on the side. There is these blimps that fly around that you could ride. That'll be a cool thing to use. Be a good aerial advantage you can get on people. I'm just up here farming. And there we go. Wingsuit. There's one of the blimps I'm talking about. You can get on it. You can even see it on the radar there in the top right. Look at that. It's going to be
Not
cool
really
to see
using
how
the
people
wingsuit, is he?
interact
Just
with the wingsuits and what they do. I'm trying to be a little bit stealthy here because I don't have the most mats. I have 500. I'm trying to get some more loot, see if I could sneak in a limb real quick. They're really going at it. They want to take each other out. I heard somebody get cracked. And then, ooh, that guy gets blasted right in front of me. I'm like, wait, hold up. Yeah, I can get a second person, but no. This guy actually did have a iron pump shotgun, so I got a little bit of an upgrade there. Then this other person's spraying me. I'm trying to get the brick and the metal that I see on the ground. It's worth like 3 wood investment there. And you can actually see the hot air balloons on your radar or your visual audio. So I get these barrels over here, and then I discover something really interesting. A brand new weapon. And this one's a doozy, I gotta say. So over here is the arc lightning gun. This thing is insane. And let me tell you, it treats me really good. That's a little bit of foreshadowing there. And I'm gonna talk about it more when I use it. But it is nuts. If you see this weapon, you should definitely use it. Oh, I didn't notice this guy had a crown. There's somebody nearby, I think in that bush behind me. Wow, I actually didn't notice that while I was playing. This skin is clean though. I feel like a lot of sweats are gonna be using the Kill Bill skin.
Let's see.
It does look
Let's see where that kid is.
There's some.
Let's see.
If you see this weapon, you should definitely use it.
The crown just went off. Yep.
That's a little bit of foreshadowing there.
Right here.
And I'm gonna talk about it more when I use it. But it is nuts.
Right
if
here
you
on the
see
right.
this
The crown
weapon,
goes off. Bing.
you should definitely use it. Oh, I didn't notice this guy had a crown. There's somebody nearby, I think in that bush behind me. Wow, I actually didn't notice that while I was playing. This skin is clean though. I feel like a lot of sweats are gonna be using the Kill Bill skin. It does look fantastic, and I respect that. There is also like
why they always refer to a lot of
I had to
sweats.
disable. I don't know what it is exactly. I think
even
if
people
you're
that ain't
noob,
sweats
it'll,
are gonna use it.
Try to guess what you want to build, and like do like boxes.
Oh, I think a lot of
structures.
sweats are going to
spoke
use
about it
that
being
skin.
leaked, like,
A lot of
5
people
years
are
ago
going to
at this
use that
point.
skin.
I don't know what it is exactly, but
no, just
I
sweats.
think you guys will discover it. I think it just makes building easier. Now this was pretty crazy. I thought it was just a reboot van, but you can actually drive it. It's a drivable reboot van, and it is awesome. You can put people in the back. I don't know exactly how it works since I was solo, but you can like activate the sirens and drive it around and just be like a mobile medic for your team. I think this is going to be a game changer. I do think if you throw someone in the back, pick people up, revive them over time, which is pretty darn sick. And yes, I mean, we can finally drive reboot vans. How cool is that? Now, this event was a lot of fun. It was great to see a ton of my friends there and just hang out with people and get to play Chapter 7 early. Oh, look at the sprint bar. It's in the middle bottom section there. I'm trying to shoot this guy out. 39 damage. Okay. This red eye SMG is insane, by the way. Highly recommend it. Nobody wants to fight really, unless they're like the super pro players, because nobody wants to go down and lose their footage. Look at that trolley over there. That trolley actually does work. And oh, look at this, the lightning gun. Wherever you aim, it like arcs to different spots. So if somebody's like around the corner, it'll actually hit them with it. So it is bonkers. Does a decent amount of structure damage. I mean, look at this. Look at that. 10 shield damage. Doesn't do like insane amounts of damage, but it definitely hurts them. And also the way when you hit people's shield, it looks different. So yeah, that's gonna take some getting used to. This area is like San Francisco. Okay, so I hear this person in this building. I don't know exactly where. I'm just like missing. They're using the. They're also, by the way, like a pineapple. I missed every shot.
A pineapple.
I feel like my settings were a little off, but 24, 24, 131. Bam! Anonymous is down. I don't know who that was, but GG to that content creator. Now we can heal up to almost full. They were using the double shotguns, but they also
of course you would know who that was.
Double micro
Say in his kill
SMGs,
feed,
which are from what was it? That was like the Marvel season in Chapter 5. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just look through these houses, try to loot, get some more shield. I have too many weapons for my own good, and I feel like people didn't loot this area that well. So we're in a top 25 situation at this point. I find the big pot, I get up to max shield, and I got a bust part there. I think it's just for a quest, but I believe that as time goes on, we will find enough parts to repair the battle bus, and then there won't be that tsunami wave or that mega wave that is at the start that you ride in. Here's the boss that I was talking about. It looks like you're fighting just like an NPC or something, but that is actually a player. As you see, it shows their name above their head, and it even shows how much health they have. So pretty cool feature. You do get bonuses, of course, for that disadvantage. Is it worth it? I don't know. Infinite sprint and more health does sound pretty cool.
Right there. Don't buy the Naruto skin.
And like, you're walking around kind of like, I don't know. I felt like I could take them on, so I just go for it. Sneak a different wall. Bam, 177.
Respect OG Fortnite players. It's more than a skin. It's a symbol of their early commitment and grind. Well, you know something, there's a lot of things. Yeah, exactly.
This is the
That's
first game that content
crazy.
creators had played. Oh, in this session, there was actually a session.
I don't want
before,
people to buy the Naruto skin.
That person there had the red eye AR, or like an AR with a red scope. I think I might use it later, but it's a pretty cool looking weapon. And will probably be the AR of choice, but I think this hollow SMG is actually going to be insane too. Now, this is the point where Mr. Savage tries to take me out. He gets my wall first try. Try to edit out. Kind of scuffing myself a little bit. Can't seem to grab any of my edits. A little bit of panic here, but I need to make sure to stay alive because, again, I want this footage. All right, so I'll crank. I start going crazy. Now, again, Mr. Savage, he has an icon skin. He has done extremely well in Fortnite competitive, so I build lots of boxes. He gets a wall behind me. Try to sneak a shot. I am getting absolutely bodied right now. I'm on the heel foot, just trying to do some counter damage so that he'll leave me alone. He gets sprayed at some point. I go down, and then I know he's hurt, so he probably doesn't want to take a fight. I also don't hear him healing, so I wondered if he didn't have any shield. So I think he backs off the fight at this point, and I'm kind of stressed, you know? I'm like, please leave me alone. By the way, I have 35, almost 3,600 gold, which is insane. And I just make my way back into the city to go find some heals. Luckily, there's some barrels on this roof. I don't know what's up with that, but we'll take them. Mr. Savage wanted the dub. He really did. But so do I, okay? Got a nice little refresh there from my old loot. Some bandages. Somebody was over there trying to be sneaky. Like, they clearly were scared, but I didn't have that much health, right? Like, I think I could take them out, but I didn't want to risk it just because I could get one pump, even by like a lucky shotgun shot or something. But I saw a chest over here, or I heard a chest, and I saw the big pot, so I figured I would try to get all that. My goal here was just to get back in tip-top shape. You know, I wanted to win my first game of Chapter 7. That was important to me. Again, this is the first game I've ever played of Chapter 7. And clicks Mr. Savage in my lobby. I knew this was going to be a tough lobby to try to win, but I wanted to win it. I'm a competitive guy. I do like LAN tournaments. I always do seem to perform quite well at them. I really want to make a splash here game one. There we go. Got everything to heal up and to get myself in a good position. That med kit and the bandages, I was like, if I need to, I need to farm a little more. So let me go ahead and play Storm, and then I can go ahead and use the med kit and the bandages when it's time. I was gonna see where the Storm was gonna pull here as well. And I had so much gold, right? So my brain was ticking. It was thinking. Now, as you can see, the rest of the storms are actually just straight up circles. So I'm not sure why the first storm looks like weird, but yeah, I'm gonna keep on popping these bandages, looking around, see if I can find more stuff. I think I'm gonna trade in my bandages for that big pot here in a second.
West Coast.
Oh
West
yeah,
Coast.
now I got double the big pots. Let's go. Stack them up, stack them up. Another med kit, setting myself up for success. The more I don't have to fight players here, the higher odds I'll have of winning. But I got an assist, so I think that's when Mr. Savage went down, or it was the other person that was kind of hiding, a little scared. I do like all the UI elements. So when I say that, I mean kind of like storm shrinking in the top right, or how the inventory looks in the bottom right, or even the sprint in the bottom middle. I think all of that is super cool, and I think they did a great job with it. I think it'll take some adjusting for sure, but it does look good. And after a few games, you do get used to it. So I'm gonna go back to these boxes that I made over here. You can see there's a bunch of vending machines. These are the ones that I was trying to look at. You can do a patch up for 250. There's a self-revive device, which is really interesting. If you go ahead and get knocked, you can go ahead and use it, and it takes 10 seconds, and then you get back up.
Never have it work.
In solos,
10 seconds,
really hard to use unless somebody, you know, snipes you from far distance. Deadeye assault rifle, that's what I was talking about. I don't know if I buy it here, but that's like the OG AR, but with a red dot on it. But anyway, self-revive, extremely hard to use in solos, but it can work if you're like maybe an end game in competitive, or probably more frequently if you get sniped from far distance. If you're in duos, trios, squads, I can see you using it a lot as things get pretty hectic. Anyway, I'm in Storm here. I got 2 medkits. I got 3,000 gold. I'm hoping Storm will pull my way since I'm already in here. And then I look at the map, and it pulls directly to me. It's a 2-tick right now, so you can see in the bottom right, I am taking damage, but there's a reason they call me the Storm King, all right? I know how to work this, and I have the gold to do it. Patch up is going to be 50 HP. And it's going to give me it's 50 HP that it heals me, and it costs 250 gold, so I can do it so many times. I have so many bandages and medkits as well. These seem to have the wrong images on them, like the vending machine has a minigun on it, but you know, I understood it. I caught the drift that was going on. I think gold will be used a lot more this season, so there's a lot more ways to get it. There's a lot more safes. There's the supply drops. and there's
I've used
treasure
it all the
chests
time.
as well. So
Last
instead of
couple
like
seasons,
dropping
I've used
loot
it
out of
much.
them, you actually just go ahead and get gold. I just got another assist, so either one was Mr. Savage, but luckily he's out of the game. And I believe there's still some really good players here, is all I'd say. Look, you can buy the shield keg there, but I don't need that. I'm just gonna go ahead and look, see if I can spot anybody. There we go, Deadeye assault rifle. Gonna pull that out. Ooh, look at that scope. It's kind of crazy, right? But it's a classic AR with a scope. I actually love that they did that. It's so cool. The storm is pulling back in. I was like, let me hang tight. I don't want to waste mats or anything. Gotta preserve and get myself ready to win this game. There's some more shield pots there I could buy. Look, I still have 2,000 gold. And the storm is about to just go over me, so I'm about to be safe. Now, I want to remind you that I built a lot of this area here, okay? When trying to get away from Mr. Savage. He built a lot too, but I built a lot as well. And I'm going to go ahead and hop in my cone here and see if I can spot anybody. There's 6 players total left. So me and 5 others. And at this point, everybody wants to win. Like, everybody legit wants to win, but I want to win the most. It pulls actually towards me more. It pulls south. And I see this guy over here cranking on my builds. So what do? Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit of a sneaky sneak over here, do a couple chops, see what's good. I'm low enough and he's high enough where he actually doesn't hear me doing this, so I figured this was a good idea. And anything I could edit, I'm just gonna edit to speed things up. Again, it's not my setup, so things felt a little bit weird. I think all players could say that as well. I can hear him building, but it sounded like he got way closer to me. I still think he was distracted at this point. Wow. So I try to edit everything down, just put it to corners so it all breaks. I think I missed the wall over here. I don't think he knows my plan. I'm gonna shoot out that ramp and it all should come down. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my gosh.
Fortnite servers up in 3 hours.
Somebody else gets the credit. But look
that
at
was
this.
an hour ago.
They have a mythic human
2
builds
hours?
like arc
Jesus.
weapon. I saw that. I wanted it. I knew I couldn't skip over it, so I
Why
go
would
back
they-
for it for content.
Why would they
sake,
make
and I
something? I
grab
don't
it.
know. I
Human
guess they
builds
want
arc
West Coast
lightning gun
gameplay.
mythic. I think
That's
you
where
get this
West
at like
Coast's
the
at.
Area 51 base, but I don't exactly know how to get it. So, but I set up. I get deep into the storm here, and there's now 4 total players left. Look at me holding this thing. This thing is a beast. Again, I was foreshadowing before. I absolutely love this thing. And I want to get my win umbrella, okay? I want to be one of the first in the world to do it. So I'm looking around, making sure nobody's sneaking on me. And I see these guys over here fighting. There we go. Laser gun, go crazy. I just got to make sure that it arcs into his box. Try to break him down. You're going to see how cheeses get. It does have durability for good reason, okay? I think it's actually good that it has durability. This guy's getting sprayed from that side, so I'm going to do the honors and spray him from behind. You'll see that, yep. It's just tagging him once in a while. That was actually Zemi in the box there, and he was sitting beside me. And I think I say I'm sorry to him at some point, but this thing's so great because it does a little bit of damage, but it banks around corners, so it's actually really, really good. I got a little bit too much attention in the lobby here, and almost had to pay for it. Not a good trade there for me, but put a lot of pressure on him. There's 2 players over there by the water, and then there's 1 player behind me now. Oh, wait, no. There's 1 player here, and then there's 1 player behind me. I guess somebody got eliminated. I'm just gonna keep on shooting this. Oh, look at that. And then if you hit him directly, it does a lot of damage. He was using a sword. I don't know where he got the sword. I think there's like these Kill Bill events. It's like yellow and black with a sword, and you can get a katana. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but it looks like it's a form of mobility, and it seems to be pretty good. I saw a couple people using it, and I never got to use it, but I definitely want to. Now this guy uses a sword, goes up on height. They're fighting, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use this to zap him. Got the elimination.
Damn.
1v1 situation. Sorry. And I'm just saying sorry to Zevi. And you can see the hosts of the tournament, all the people working there, watching me, seeing if I'll get the dub. I got sniped there. I'm just trying to spam them with it because I know they're probably pretty weak from the fight. And bam! Let's go.
Oh, woman behind him's clapping. She's like, yeah.
In chapter 7, even versus some of the best pros in the world. Here we get another good look at the map, and it looks like I'm going to Painted Palms this time around. I'm trying to do tricks on this surfboard, trying to figure out
Palms, huh? How did you see that? Was you that closest spot to you?
Some of the best pros in the world. Here we get another good look at the map, and
yeah, so he's gonna glide in right here. So that means he has to land over here somewhere. You don't get no chance to come over here. If the bus was driving you across, you could jump out anywhere you want. But now you're coming in on the land, and you have to.
it looks like I'm going to Painted Palms.
You have to go where it wants you to.
Trying to do tricks on this surfboard, trying to figure out the best way to do it. I don't know if the devs were messing with me or not, but apparently this is a good way of doing it. I'm just a surfboarding pro. Look at me. Ooh. You know what? I do fly really high, so maybe that is the strat. I don't know. Other people flew further, so anyway, this looks like a
All right,
kind
now you
of
can see my
movie
cursor.
set mixed with alien.
Let's go back a little bit here.
Best pros in the world. Here we get
Right
another
here.
good look at the map.
Yeah, see, so when he comes in right here, he's got to land over here somewhere because you can't land way over here where you could before. You could jump off the battle bus, go anywhere, but now you have to go wherever the wave is pushing you through. That's kind of weird.
Map, and it looks like I'm going to Painted Palms this time around. I'm trying to do tricks on this surfboard, trying to figure out the best way to do it. I don't know if the devs were messing with me or not, but apparently this is a good way of doing it. I'm just a surfboarding pro. Look at me. Ooh. You know what? I do
he went
fly
higher
really
that
high,
time.
so maybe that is the strat. I don't know. Other people flew further, so anyway, this looks like a kind of movie set
Oh, he's got
mixed
a
with
jump
alien
pad right there.
stuff. So this is the Area 51 place called Classified Canyon. I knew I wanted to explore it because it just looks so cool, and I think
That is very
exploring
cool.
like a military alien base is just awesome. Area 51 basically. And you can see this is the treasure chest. It has a ton of gold in it. I'm trying
Much
to figure
gold
out
you
how
get.
to enter
Quite a-
this alien base.
quite a lot.
It looks like a UFO could fly out through the middle of it. You can't go through there, so I do some exploring, and I noticed that there's this side over here that you can enter through it. It says authorized personnel and cats only. There's a lot of vending machines here
must
that you
be
can buy stuff,
authorized then.
like wingsuits and grenades. Gold again being very important this season. And then you know,
guess
I
so.
decided to explore
It
the base here. Try to close the door, and I hear some footsteps. I'm like, is somebody in here or are they above? And they were definitely in here.
Holy
They just
smokes.
shot at me. I didn't think anybody was here. You know, I thought I was alone in this UFO base, Area 51, but I go ahead and I'm like, I have to work. I'm 100 damage there. Shockwaves won't get him out because, well, this is kind of like a closed off area. You can't go through the top. But you can see there's like 3 ways to get in here. And I'm like, there has to be more to this, right? And I look, and there's these zip lines that go all the way down. How insane is that? And there looks to be a bunch of loot here, probably a ton of Easter eggs that you could do. But I'm like, what's this big red door, right? Look, there's an arc lightning gun there. And I thought, maybe is this where you get the mythic arc lightning gun? Just looting around a little bit. Giant door, let's activate it. And you start hearing these crazy sirens. I'm like, we can actually open it? Like, that's the part I was hyped up about, you know, that we could actually open it. I think that that blue area there, it looks like it goes all the way up to what I was looking at. So, but this does open, and when you go to it, you have a legendary arc lightning gun. Not the mythic. I don't know where you get the mythic, but you can look through the glass and you see a UFO over there. I tried to see if I could somehow get into the UFO, but I don't think it's possible yet. So yeah, legendary arc lightning gun. Get me into the UFO, come on. And then I noticed that I just kept going invisible. I had nothing in my inventory. I think it was from the arc lightning gun, like maybe it has a special property to it. Did I get alien technology? I don't know. Like, I generally couldn't figure out how I was invisible. Now, I did see like how you can get self-revive. There's other modules you can get like that, and there was one that you can go invisible, but I didn't have it. So I think it was the lightning gun that was doing it, but I couldn't really figure it out. See, invisible could be useful. I mean, we'll see how people use it. And look at this, there's actually an amusement park filled with roller coasters and a bunch of other stuff. There's loot on the rails. It's like fully decked out. It's actually really, really cool. And there's parts where you can go on like a roller coaster that dips through the water and it heals you. There's so much detail, like these little hot dog people and this hot dog thing, which gives you decent metal, by the way. There's also an anomaly here. You see, it's called Rift-a-Palooza. So rifts have spawned all around. I think the rifts will spawn in some stuff, but also you can use them to get around. So that's cool. And I'm assuming they're going to do more and more anomalies. It's time to ride the roller coaster. Look at that. There's also like those little floaties there. The roller coaster is really cool. And honestly, every time they brought out grind rails into Fortnite, I'm like, they need to make a roller coaster. Bam. Here it is. Oh, here it is. Splash. Heal up. It like shoots a chug splash at you. Look, I saw somebody enjoying the park as well. You know, I got to try to take them out. Ooh. 72, not bad. And they're just shockwaving out of there. I'm shocking. Try to use AR a little bit, but they're just out of there. And I get beamed after. Now I'm the one getting away. Look at that. So it's not a splash, it's like a heal over time effect. But yeah, now I am the one running away. Now I want to put this in there, but as I was playing another game, I stumbled upon somebody that you probably know. Sniped him for 74 there. Yes, I am fighting Lachlan. Trying to see if I can scare him to try to make a bad edit or something, but take his wall over here. I can't do it. He's gonna try to escape. I got shockwaves as well, though. We're just gonna hit him with a little bit of a ooh, it's kind of clean. He had a mythic though. He had the what is that called? Brutus's twin hammer shotguns. Yeah, they look pretty darn cool. And look how they shoot. I went to a solo versus bots lobby, and that essentially gives a lot of players what they want. It's just you versus all bots. And these things aren't bad, honestly. I'll have to use them more, see if I like them, but yeah. It's cool that Fortnite released this mode so people don't have to do like gimmicky ways of getting into bot lobbies. If you want to play them, the option's there. Bang. Oh, it's like attack shotgun. It actually is. So my first impressions of Chapter 7, it's a lot of fun, and I can't wait to play it more, especially at my home setup. I think it's got a great, strong foundation. I definitely got to play it more because 3 games was not enough to give you like a full review. I love what you're doing though, Fortnite. GG.
Welcome to Fortnite Chapter 7. That's right, the battle bus is no more. You officially surf onto the island, and if you're wondering what that means for the bus driver, well, instead of thanking him, now you pay your respects, so rest in peace, Mr. Driver. Jokes aside, you're now looking at the official Chapter 7 map. This is Pacific Break, and let's start off by showing you one of the coolest POIs, Sandy Strip. Fortnite created their own version of Las Vegas, and immediately you'll notice the giant sprite staring at you from the distance. This is a parody of the infamous sphere from real life, and it'll react to everything around it. As you probably expect from a place like this, there's of course a casino, and Fortnite didn't shy away. There's literally slot machines with Big Bill's face on it, so I guess he left crypto and went for real gambling instead. You can also find tons of arcade games and cool decorations in here like marble fountains similar to actual Las Vegas. And just like the real place, you'll instantly notice the Tilted Towers clock is standing tall here. This is also a nod to Vegas, where they have their own versions of landmarks like the Eiffel Tower or the Statue of Liberty, and I guess Fortnite went with Tilted. By far the most ridiculous parody is on the highway towards Sandy Strip. Instead of Route 66, it is Route 67. I mean, come on, Fortnite. But let's talk about the NPC you find here. This is your first look at the bride from Kill Bill. She's officially part of the battle pass, and her skin looks amazing, but it gets even cooler if you look for this katana symbol on the map. You just got the Forsaken Vow Blade, and yes, that was Go-Go and her sister Yuki. You basically get to wipe them out the second you get your hands on this, and as you can see, it works just like the Void Blade, especially with the 3 dash charges. For a while now, we talked about the Play as a Villain leak feature, and it turns out this was actually for the brand new item. After you take out a boss, for example Human Bill, he'll drop a transformation item that has the words undroppable in all red. So what happens when you pick it up? Yep, you now have his abilities. In Human Bill's case, this gives you low gravity and the ability to spawn 2 henchmen. You'll also get unlimited sprint when playing as a boss, along with 25 extra shield. Another boss you can transform into is Beach Brutus, and his ability is shield regeneration. So, what's the catch to using these? Well, your location is revealed on the minimap the whole time, so there is some danger to using this. Luckily, you can just fly out of there with the coolest mobility item since the web shooters. Chapter 7 has added a wingsuit, and I mean, just look at this thing in action. This is easily going to be the most popular item of the season, but if you can't find one, there are other ways to get around. You probably noticed them by now, but these huge hot air balloons aren't just for decoration. You are looking at the official replacement for trains. These are called Air Ventures and work just like the trains used to. There are stations around the map with countdowns to the next balloon and everything. Once you hop on, you can casually ride them from one station to the next, and honestly, it's way better than a train because it means you actually have a vantage point over the map. There's even loot on the side of these things, but it's nothing special. That's unlike my favorite POI in the whole season. Welcome to Wonkyland. It's an entire theme park with roller coaster grind rails, a Ferris wheel, and a huge musical stage with fireworks when you go near it. There's also a giant lazy river that goes around the whole POI, and it's called Jungle Jam. When you enter the line, you could actually find the classic must be this tall to ride signs, and it's perfectly placed so the average Fortnite skin is just tall enough. I love it. There's even small cannons scattered around this place, letting you light the fuse and fire loot out of it. It's basically a chest hidden in plain sight. Chapter 7 is changing everything you know about Fortnite, and that includes reboot vans. Ever since these were added, you just can't move them, but that's not the case anymore. This season, reboot vans are officially drivable. Now look out, because some of them actually can't be driven, but you'll notice that every single one has a brand new design and they're more like a reboot monster truck at this point. They even got seats in the back, which doubles as an automatic revive. You really should drive it to Battlewood Boulevard, which feels like it's the star of Chapter 7. This place is based entirely off of Hollywood and downtown LA, and you'll realize that the second you spot the giant sign in the distance. Fortnite also designed the famous LA canals, and they're full of
pretty
graffiti,
cool.
and there's even a theater at this place called the Golden Reel, which will
Didn't realize I was muted
classic Hollywood
whole
movie
time.
theaters. Now earlier, I showed you how you could transform
Makes for
into
good
a boss,
content.
but what else do they drop? It turns out this might be the most useful boss ever, because characters like Human Bill literally drop things like the self-revive. Now you can also buy these in vending machines or find them in chests, but they're exactly what they say in the name. When you're knocked, it'll
I think
get
I
you
might
right
just
back
wait to
up
find
again,
one
and you
and
can
buy
even
it for
pick them up when you're
2,500.
down.
I mean,
Human Bill also drops
that's
something
a
that is 10
lot.
times more powerful, and that's a weapon named the Arc Lightning Gun. I mean, just look at this thing in action. The pro players are gonna beg for this to get banned. A less powerful weapon is the Deadeye Assault Rifle, and yes, this basically means that weapon mods are back. Now sadly I didn't see any workbenches, but you can find modded versions of your favorite guns around the map, and the Deadeye adds a red dot scope on the top of the classic AR. Maybe you prefer a spin on the hammer shotgun, so how about 2 of them? That's right, you can straight up dual wield these now with the twin hammers. And that's not the only twin item. Chapter 7 also gives us the dual micro SMGs. If you prefer a more powerful shotty, this is the Iron Pump Shotgun, and it's got a much slower fire rate, but just from how loud it is, you can tell it hits hard. Let's take another look around the map and move over to what's behind the Battlewood sign. Up in the mountains, you could explore Humble Hills, and from the name, you could already guess this is basically Fortnite's version of Hollywood Hills. There are mansions up here, as you'd expect, and one of them is owned by Kat Holloway. You can find her NPC just straight up dancing, and if you're wondering who this is, she's a part of the Battle Pass. Her character is meant to be a famous movie actress, which would explain why she got her own pad in the hills. Now I gotta talk about how Chapter 7 took reality augments and rift events and merged them together. There's a new feature called Rift Anomalies. They're small in-game events, and they'll give you special abilities out of nowhere. For example, you might be given the hide and seek event where standing still or crouching will turn you invisible. Now it would be easy to fight invisible enemies if you got the right weapon though, and the new Hollow Rush SMG may look small, but man, this thing shoots fast. So, most of the POIs in Chapter 7 are inspired by various cities. So when you look at InnoLoop Labs, you might be taken back by just how much it stands out. This is some kind of futuristic tech lab, but it's also the center of the new transport system on the map. You think hot air balloons and wingsuits were the only way to get around? Nope, there is one hidden underground, and it's a parody of Elon Musk's Hyperloop leading to various POIs around the map. Still not as interesting as this huge movie studio on the island. And yes, you're reading that right. They're called Sus Studios. Don't let the ridiculous name fool you. It's actually a super cool POI. It's based on a Hollywood backlot, and you'll find all kinds of movie sets in here, like this car driving off a canyon, Thelma and Louise style, or this banana in a lab. The warehouses even have huge hangar blast doors that slowly close, but I'm mostly interested in this set, which is taken straight from the official Chapter 7 key art. He has stood in this room. Clearly, Dark Voyager is important to the storyline this season, and he might have some kind of control over Sus Studios, as they're in the 0 Point biome right now filming a movie. They've even built a huge warehouse here, but I'll talk about him later in the video, because the real suspicious activity is happening at Classified Canyon. This is inspired by Area 51, and I'll wait for you guys to explore what's inside, but it even looks cool from the surface. I mean, there's also an alien-themed Durburger here, just like the Alien Cafes in Nevada. But you probably noticed by now, there's a brand new UI this season changing everything on the screen. From the health bar, to the compass and mini-map, even the sprint meter looks different. But most importantly, your hit marker and elimination feed looks cooler than ever before. Whether you're picking up the tactical pistol or this mysterious vengeful sniper rifle, the loot pool is way more satisfying now. And Chapter 7 has a huge variety of POIs, from Four Fields, a private golf resort, to Rip Tides, a Ziggy skate park partially inspired by Santa Monica Beach. In the top left, you'll find Tip Top Terrace, an entire village in the trees that needs launch pads to get up here, and Latte Landing. This is a small town on the coast that is home to a new business called Big Shots Coffee. So you've seen all the weapons, POIs, and items. What about the Battle Pass? Well, the first guy that probably caught your attention was Marty McFly himself. After years of waiting, Back to the Future is in Fortnite, and he's got a camcorder pickaxe from the movie, along with his Gibson guitar as an instrument, which of course doubles as a back bling. Next in the pass, we have Karina, a YouTuber with a broken arm who loves skateboarding, so this means you also get an amazing traversal emote. Then we have Kingston, who is a lion, but also film director. If you couldn't tell from the way he dresses, this guy clearly loves the beach, judging from his emote, along with kicking back with a pineapple mocktail. Next up is Carter Wu, a movie star slash stuntman who does martial arts. And it seems like he's probably inspired a little bit by Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan, considering they were also martial arts stuntmen turned actors. He's followed by Miles Cross, an action movie star. And finally, the coolest skin in the whole pass, our Tier 100 Dark Voyager. It seems like Eternal Voyager has now been transformed into the King of the Cubes, and maybe our new villain of the season. His reality is redacted, and his entire set is themed around the Golden Cube, from his pickaxe and back bling to his amazing emote. Let me just say, the storyline this season is gonna be absolutely insane. I hope you guys enjoy. That's everything new. Thank you to Epic Games for flying me out to play early, and I'll catch you here on Top 5 Gaming.
Got good lift off that time, but I think it'd be better if you're close to the land. Now where the fuck's he gonna go, you know? There's no loot. And that guy got no loot either. They found something. There's a car. That guy ain't smart enough to go in there. Guy's gone. You don't even know where he went. That's funny. He disappeared. It'd be funny if he was at that shack and shot him. He's not even gonna check the chest. I'd find out that guy went in there. He did do it, didn't he? No. What? Wow, he landed right there at it. Like I was just saying, but I was muted, the surfing, you know, explains that, Auto probably need to fix the battle bus after Auto driving it, because he's not a very good driver anyways, I don't believe. Defeat Gogo and Yuki. Eliminate opponents with a Forsaken Valve Blade. 10? That's a good challenge. Why isn't he worried about his heals? He has a full shield kit back there, plus the slurp. Fuck is this, a bot? Song of Steel, in air, falling blossom. Left trigger, vengeance dash. Huh. Got 3 dashes, you can see that on the screen. Your sprint bar is in the bottom middle, which is different. Now it's filling back up, yeah. Instead of above your health. He's not even going in and checking the chest. Those are bots up there fighting or something, as long as they've been shooting. That's for sure. Holy sheep shit. Where's my other vape? Should be right here. Where's your other vape? This one's full. What is that? There's this one too. That's why I have it sitting over here. I mean, they ain't gone yet, but there ain't no sense in making them gone. Throwing them out. Oh, this guy's finally getting a chest. I should pretend I'm playing. Run, run, run. I'm gonna get on this zip line here. Ain't nobody else able to play Fortnite though. How come? Go check out Sandy Trip. Run around. There's that diamond. Vegas. Going into Vegas. Need to find some heals here. Chest back there. People shooting back there. Just gonna use that sword, that's it. Why don't you use the dash? Get up on the roof or something. You survived this trip. You can go down this trip. You need to use that dash, get up there a little bit quicker. Make it sniper. Yeah, there you go. What was I gonna say? Under the sign? No. They just killed him. He could have got up there a little faster. Yeah. What the hell? This gotta be a bot. Like, that's gotta be a bot. Back to work. In-game channels and all text chats that include players under age of 18, our systems will automatically detect and report threats of real-world violence, child endangerment, and self-harm to Epic for review. We encourage everyone to continue using Fortnite's test reporting system to report suspected violations of Epic community rules. See your communication settings for more details. Ooh, now we're getting into gameplay. Let's check this out. This is the season. We are open for some play. Awesome.
Yeah.
Aw, are you serious? Ooh, look at that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, guess we're in the game. Guess we are in the game. Let's equip. Go equip that. Let's see here. Is there any other sound? There should be sound coming through here. There we go. There we go. Alright, claim. Bingo. Ooh. Let's do it. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. 13 people in there, yes sir. That's funny. I get in with 13 people. Simple build reduces building by 2 buttons. Reduces building to 2 buttons by using your look direction to decide what piece to build. Okay. Then we need to go in here too. And do our... What we gotta do here? We gotta do... Elimination feed on. Well, come on now. What was that? Damage or something? Control prompts. What the fuck was it? I don't want to do that. Where was the damage indicator or something? Hit markers. Legacy. There we go. Let's get into a squad and get playing. And we gotta check out the locker. This started over. Well, come on. Battle bus quest. Oh, we get the dummy for a skin. Plan your landing. Okay, yeah. 7:30. Can't get up the wall that way anymore. Yes, sir. Ain't much ammo around this fucking map. That's for sure. You got 2 shotgun bullets, that's it. Need bullets. All right, guess I'm. I need these heals. What is this? Oh, it's a bus bike. Where were those guys fucking fighting at, boy? Can I get to win my first match? That'd be alright, huh? Ooh. That was him. See? Hims. Fuck, I got sniped just like that. 4 elims, 8 assists. I knew he was gonna let her back down. Fuck, it's gonna make me go through this shit. How come I can't? There we go. Elvis style, I guess. Alright, so what is this? That's OG. Alright, do it again. Those guns hit funny though, but they feel different. But because they're new this season, so they hit good, they shoot good, I guess. Seem kind of slow and sluggish. Pulling the trigger on my AR there, and instead of it shooting, I was making it shoot. Hey, watch, this kind of slow. And I was holding the trigger. Good to go. Self. Then it goes a little bit quicker, I think. Yeah. Oh. Goes about as fast, I guess, unless you're clicking a button. This one ain't the same one. Yeah, that one's slow too, what the fuck? Paid your respects. Where we going? Can't choose, what the fuck? How come I can't choose? Oh, I'm way down there. We have liftoff. You can't fucking. I mean, how do you put your glider in? You don't. It won't let you put it in when it pulls it out. I gotta say, if somebody lands on my where I marked. Can't get in there? What? I mean, you know I could smash the window, but I just want to see if there was a door. Look at that, another part. Iron pump shotgun, that's what I got. Another truck part. Another bus part. Didn't hire that person. I want these shields. Somebody else gonna grab them first, though. Nope. cross here and you never know. Now where's that dude to hire? Where'd he go? Oh, he's already been hired. What is this? Another truck parked there? Just can't see it? What the fuck? What's up here? Another bus part, I should say. A little thing came up on my thing to show me that I couldn't change the gun. What is that? Beginners level? Why they go way over there for? How the fuck they get way over there? Somebody down there? Who the fuck's shooting? What's down there? I don't see anybody. But get up a damn hill, would ya? Oh, good, reboot was nice. Right around on reboot buzz. I wonder how this works in Duluth. People probably drive very well. Taking a ride in the reboot van. Oh. Going to buy lawnmowers. That is the one you were looking for the other day. She's so smart. Unreal. Holy shit, how far down you go? Oh wow. fools. Good guy come behind you. How come it don't give me the option? Why didn't it come up? I don't understand. Didn't say play again, none of that shit. See, I've had my peanut brittle down here all day. Haven't even eaten any of it. Nom nom nom. Alright, so go on here. Come on. Where's in this one? 85? Oh, there's 100. Dang. I do that so you can't keep track. What the hell? Only two of us? I'm dumb. We're in squads. Here. Which one?
It should say
Right here. Amanda Abby's sister right there. See it under Jason Allen? third person go? That was good. It's only two of us, I mean, in a squad match. Guess we can't do that either.